What's up? We're playing Marathon, and I don't know. It's an old game, apparently by Bungie, and it's from before they made Halo, I think. Or, yeah, I think. I don't know. I didn't do too much research. I saw that it was free. I saw that it was Bungie, and I decided I would give it a shot. So, yeah, let's do that. Okay, just jumping right into it. We got a nice skybox. Oh, oh shit, there's more of you. Okay. So R switches my weapons. Oh, okay. These I have a look to my right button. I don't exactly like that. No. At oh eight oh 8:20 hours, the marathon came under surprise attack from unknown hostile forces. The marathon has sustained serious damage at 8:30 hours. I'm playing this game's called Marathon. It's like like an old school shooter made by Bungie, I think before they did Halo. And I don't know, I found out it was free, and so I wanted to play it. I wanted to check it out. So here we are. So at 8:30 hours, alien forces boarded the marathon. The current situation is dire. All personnel are required to arm themselves and fight for their lives. Posted 2794 73 14 08 39. Incoming message from Leela. Welcome to the marathon. I am Leela, one of the two surviving. Uh, Return slash enter to acknowledge. Page up, down, arrows to scroll. Okay. One of two surviving artificial intelligences aboard the Marathon. I have been severely damaged and am working to understand the current situation. Find the teleport terminal located in the hangar's control room. By that time, I should have a better idea of what is going on. This is where you are now. From there, you can explore the rest of the hangar there, although not all of the doors on the level are functioning. There's a pattern buffer at this location. Gotta sleep. Absolutely. Have a good night. This is where you are now. This is the pattern buffer location. There's a jump pad at this location to activate the terminal to leave the hangar area. What? Oh wow, you can play this with just your keyboard if you really wanted to. That's wild. Okay, so I can't interact with that door, and tab is the interact button. Okay, but how do I reload my gun? Okay. Nothing in the barrels. Can't interact with these. No? Okay. Are there gonna be like secret doors? I don't know. I wanna like interact with everything. Wait, this is called Marathon. It was made by Bungie. I didn't exactly look at the year, but I'm pretty sure this was before the time of Halo. I really liked Halo growing up, and I'd never even heard of this, honestly. Well, I don't know. How would one figure that out? Anyway, I didn't know they had made games before Halo, because I am an uneducated fool, I guess. Whoa. Whoa, the door opened. But I've never really played any old school games like this. Like, I've never played the original Doom. I've only played Doom 2016, which I actually, honestly, didn't care about that much. Oh, am I up here now? Elevator? Oh, I see. What the fuck are you? What do you mean? Win map visualizer window, though? This is... This is just how the game was. I booted it up. I mean, I could play it like full screen, but then I wouldn't be able to see chat. I don't know. This is just how the game is. You tell me, this is from like your era of gaming. Okay, so I guess I have to go up the elevator. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I'm talking into the little red dot that says MIC right now. Teehee, I was at the gym earlier and I was reading about some games online and this came up in the conversation that I was reading. And people were like, "Whoa, this game was awesome. It got me into like FPS games. It was my first introduction to the sci-fi genre." And I was like, "Whoa, that's kind of cool. I'll check it out." I don't know. I guess I'm gonna drop down here. Is there nothing here? No, there's something here. Oh, this is where I was before, is it not? What? But what does this do? Can I heal? It has its charm. Oh, I'm supposed to like, but you can just... That's wild. That was just something I missed. Scarch probably would have a field day with this game. What am I... What am I missing here? Yeah. No emotions to be had here. Back when gaming was about what gaming should have always been. Just shooting monsters. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna guess that because that's where the enemies were, this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh. Oh. Hangar 5 area teleporter. All of the information that I have, incoming message from Leela. All the information that I have gathered so far indicates that the alien invasions of the Marathon has been relatively uncoordinated. I suspect that this is partially due to the Marathon's large size. However disordered the alien invasion is, their assault on the computer net has been extremely effective. I detect security breaches in almost every computer system aboard the Marathon. I have learned that there's an alien creature that is capable of interfacing with our systems. You must kill any of these creatures that you find. There's a priority that we stop them, even now they are penetrating my defenses. Teleport now. End message. Jump pad activation initiated start. Transport when ready. Whoa. Whoa, we were teleported. 29. Ugh, I can't even read all of that. Okay. This game is boring? What do you mean this game is boring? I am now in contact with a number of colonists planet-side, but their reports on the situation below are conflicting and obviously exaggerated. The primary medium-range radio antenna has been disabled or destroyed, which makes communication extremely difficult. The only thing which seems clear is that the spaceport was obliterated by low-yield nuclear weapons minutes after the attack on the Marathon began. This I can verify through my own optical instruments. The invaders seem to be more interested in the Marathon than the colony, at least in the short term. The motives behind their unprovoked attack are still unknown, however. This is the computer terminal you are using now. I cannot teleport you out of this section from here, so you will have to leave from another terminal after you find the assault rifle. There is an M75 assault rifle grenade launcher and ammunition at this location. When firing on the fully automatic setting, this weapon is highly inaccurate, but the grenades hit hard and it's the best we can do right now. Ammunition may be scarce for a while, so be prepared to fall back to your pistol. Here's the terminal you Here's the terminal you must reach to leave this section. Alien infiltration of this area is high. Proceed with caution. You may find doors blocked or stairways retracted on the way, because the AI in control of these functions is damaged and behaving erratically. End of message. Whoa. Okay, so that's probably a retracted stairway that we have to fix. I can punch. Okay. Whew. Oh, okay. That was an easy find. Oh, this is refilling my HP. I will take that. I'm gonna guess that there's a reason I can turn this off, and so it's better that I don't leave it on. Takes more shots than what it does for my pistols. Oh! Boop. Okay. Oh. Beep beep boop, am I right? It is pretty straightforward. I just kind of thought it'd be fun to check it out. It's okay, I've got backup plans if this is not as entertaining as I was hoping it would be. I literally did zero research. I just saw, like, vaguely saw what it was, and then I was like, you know what, that looks like it could be fun to check out. And I'm not having fun. I think those guys with the robes are the ones that interface with our technology. And that makes sense because the first one I saw was like in front of like a save station. So like, it was already interacting with the the technology. Who knows what this game has in store. All of the people I saw talking about it were like, "Oh, this game's kind of hard. Whoa. Whoa, that's a lot of you guys. Yo, what's up, Nicholas? Oh, yeah? Unauthorized access alarm 2521. Security breached. Marathon International Engineering Documents, Section 1C, Appendix H. Subject doors by Astasio Orstes, Dominic I. Plecker, and Ursa Simbalzi. There are 5 basic door designs to be used on the Marathon: outer bulkhead doors, airlock doors, inner bulkhead doors, tertiary or inner sealed non-vacuum safe doors, quaternary or inner powered automatic opening doors. Direct control of all doors except the tertiary and quaternary doors will be given to Durandal, with indirect control of all other doors going to Durandal. There's a lot of text in this game. When FPS shrink the field of view for better performance. Oh, is that what they did? The difference between direct and indirect control primarily has to do with the manner of opening the doors. Durandal will only open a directly controlled door when he is specifically asked to do so. Indirectly controlled doors are automatically controlled by Durandal to open when needed. However, due to the expense involved with adding thermal and visual spectrum sensors to the tertiary and quaternary door groups, these doors will be minimally used. The expected savings of not using this extra sensory input is estimated to be 57% of the base cost of the basic inner bulkhead door. The types of doors are all basically the same with slight variations. The doors in classes 1 and 3 are the same doors classified separately to distinguish between the level of safety checking required to assure acceptable leakage. The airlock doors are specifically modified to work with manual and remote activation switches. Are all to be marked with a specific airlock symbol and to be outfitted with an air recharge system. The tertiary and quaternary doors are designed exactly as the bulkhead doors but are checked coarsely for air leakage. This article, as well as articles 530F and 532G on windows and elevators, respectively, will be placed for public access in the Marathon Internal Engineering Documents sections 1C Appendix H. Spurious interrupts, breach disabled, further access denied. There's too much text. I wasn't expecting paragraphs on paragraphs to be thrown at me. That doesn't do anything. Where did you come from? That's wild. Okay, so I don't think I'm missing anything. So what's the deal, boss? What am I missing? Where are you coming from? Oh, of course. I just happened to have missed the elevator. Zero tolerance? Incoming message from Leela. The Marathon's automated defenses were disabled during the initial attack by a direct magnetic pulse. The aliens used the same weapon to disable the Marathon's other two AIs, Durandal and Tycho, to severely damage myself. Durandal is responsible for controlling the ship's autonomous functions. Doors, life support, kitchens, air processors, stairs, and so on. Because he is non-functional, I am working to assume as many of these tasks as possible. Tycho controls the science and engineering network. Now that you are better armed, our first priority is to reactivate the Marathon's defenses under my control so that we may offer some resistance to those aliens. I have built 3 replacement circuit boards for the defense system, but cannot move them from the manufacturing center without assistance. I will now transport you to retrieve the replacement parts and will give you further instructions when you arrive. Jump pad activation initiated starts. Transport when ready. Far away from its limits. Was a very good game. Interesting. Maybe I'll check it out. Marathon's automatic. I'm not reading all this. I'm not. Ugh, my throat's like already. I don't mind with something like haste. It's too much. It's too much. I'm just gonna read it, and you can read it. It's. I can tell. This is where the circuit should be. Linking to. Yeah, I know what land co-op is. Even the fire extinguishers. Look at this fan that isn't animated. How bad? I think Pixie would be disappointed. Oh, okay, so this is the defense center. I am not fully sure of what I should be doing. I have to go to the manufacturing transport station to get the last circuit board, collect the 2 circuit boards that were transferred, and then go to the transport station. Take the elevator here to access the main processor tunnel. You should find the 3rd chip intact on the transport station. Okay. Now I have the 2 that I needed from here. So now we gotta find the transport center. Aha. Except I don't think this is the way. No. Year related? Question mark? I don't know what you mean. Could you rephrase the question? And indeed, a very sad fan. Maybe I do have to go back up? Released? I don't know. I didn't check. You've got YouTube open. Open up another tab. Click Google. Go search it. I'm looking for like an elevator or something, right? Alright, where the fuck did you come from? Big yikes. Man, what am I fucking looking for? Take the elevator there. But where does that relation to here? I am so confused. Is it over this way? That'd be really funny if I get stuck on like the first level. Bungee marathon into Google. Yeah. Streamer? Me? Sorry, I was released in 2002. You would say I started development in 2001. It took about 9 months for me to be released enough to be put into the public. I have gone through about 22 patches, and I got my 23rd patch coming up next month. 2002. mm, if I can't figure out where to go, it's the game's fault for not being clear enough about what to do. You spent too much money on soldering things? Okay, but are you excited for it? Super mega. And you're like learning about it and dedicating a lot of time to it, right? So can you really say that it's too much? Sounds like just the right amount. Okay, computer. Haha, haha. Okay, so the elevator's like over here, right? Right? Haha, I found it. I found it. I finally found it. Up on eBay here. I did. I found another bland hallway. Yeah, I know. It's wild, isn't it? It should be. This is pretty edge of the seat gameplay. Okay, you want to know a game that I actually like played a lot of in like I guess elementary school and middle school. I had it on the DS and I thought it was the shit. And I have since lost my copy of it and wish that I had another. I haven't gone about looking for another one though. The game was called Moon and it was kind of wild. Oh, there was nothing to be gained from hesitation. And in her possession, it would, though it wasn't a simple, more precise, she had just gone to her bedding somewhere else. Consumed by ash fire, doors opened before her without cause, their locks rusted and shattered. Her slender hands began to dance in front of her horrified face before turning into a fine powder which settled in a pile on where she had been standing 14,700 miles away. Eyes on fire, tearing at her hair, tearing in fury, she kicked viciously. Anger made her careless, and she It's the same game. Pretty impressive seeing that on a DS. It was a really cool game. I I really enjoyed playing it. I now that it's like resurged, resurfaced. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Resurfaced in my mind. I want to like I want to try and find it now. No, it's Moon. Okay. Where is I am thoroughly confused. You have this game? I'm kind of jealous. I think it's one of those games that my mom stole from me and then got rid of. She would just get rid of my stuff growing up randomly. Just wouldn't tell me, because then I wouldn't be upset about it. I used to have a lot more DS games than what I currently have. I'm supposed to be looking for a circuit board. Oh, maybe I finally maybe turning on those switches made it come to the other place. Why are we still playing this? Whoa. I don't know. I wanna check it out. I'm not fully bored of it just yet. What does this mean? I now have the power of static? Works in Elves and Dark Spire. I don't think I've heard of these games. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep walking along the wall until I can interact with something. Wow, getting between those two barrels was a nightmare. Okay, I'm in a pit with nothing more to do here. Really? I do not know. I'm a good gnome, and you've been gnomed. Ha! Ho! 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 Okay. Um, that wasn't as fun as I was hoping it would be. So now I've got to think about what to stream. 'Cause oh, I didn't download it. I don't think I downloaded it. I don't think I have it downloaded. I don't. The other thing I grabbed was Lunacid because I was having fun watching Pixie play it. Outstanding gnoming SFX. You've been gnomed. Ho! I don't have it downloaded. I know. I know. I saw that and I was like, okay, that's not too big of a worry. If it was like any bigger, it would have taken longer than I would have wanted to spend waiting. I don't know what to how do I make this? I don't need this spaceship gif anymore. Let's do this, right? I gotta make that a lot prettier. Don't worry. We're gonna make this a lot prettier in just a moment. This is what okay. Haha. Send me a link to advertisement.
Hey, sweetie.
Hello, me old chum. I'm not a gnolf. I'm not a gnoblin.
I'm a
I'm a gnome.
gnome,
And
and
you've
you've
been
been gnomed. I can't believe I got God on my own stream. I got gnomed. Oh! Whoa. The game went full screen. I'm gonna have to fix that. Whoa. Kira. This is a cool cinematic, so I'm gonna watch it in its entirety. But not right now. Hold on. Hold on. I have to play the game full screened? There's no way I have to play it full screened. I can't. I can't. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Do this. Drop that, drop that. Oh, no, not that. And that. Oh, the game crashed? I think, yeah, the game fucking crashed. I alt-tabbed too hard. Okay. So, my setup is really jank right now.
The kingdom of Lyria rests in darkness,
Theoretically.
surrounded on all sides by the
Oh,
vast
there's
horizon.
voice acting. I won't talk
In
over it.
ages long past, brilliant silver moonlight fell upon Lyria, leading to its ascension as a great kingdom of magic. But this time may soon come to an end. The fledgling sorcerer Kalima Cerulean was granted a macabre vision of the near future. Soon, the great old one who sleeps beneath the earth will awaken. Unless he can quickly perform a ritual to lull it back to its slumber, the world as we know it will come to a violent end.
Okay, so theoretically, the game should have crashed by now, but I alt tabbed and it kind of put the game up in the corner. And so while the game is smaller than I would like it to be, in this configuration, it seems to be playing and I can see chat, so I'll take it. It's not letting me. I don't know what those mean. What do you mean, none found? Okay. Oh, wait, why does that look up? Okay. Have fun controlling this? Yeah. Uh, this is evil. And I can't even configure my gamepad because it doesn't want to recognize my DualSense as a proper controller. Can I change the resolution? I can. Whoa. Okay, but this. Oh, I broke the game. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I need to put it back to how it was. How much stress can I put the game under? Okay, well, at least this stream looks right. How do I resolve the gamepad issue? Because it's not even gonna let me. Like, I just straight up can't even pick it because it's saying there's none. Okay, I guess we just take the game as it is. How do I talk to you? Okay, this is the right button for that. The library is open to all. Right, right, aqueduct guy. Let's just charge right into things, right? Is the way to do stuff this way? Okay, here's what I gotta do. Because I just realized I didn't resolve anything to see chat. What I need to do? Hello, phone? Oh, I gotta update my fucking stream chat stuff. My hopes and dreams. Kira isn't asking for money for this so they don't have to troubleshoot anybody's engine woes. I wouldn't blame them on that front. Controller, come back. Okay, I'm not using my mouse and keyboard for this, so I can just put that there comfortably like that. Though, would it be better to do it like this? No, it would not. Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me though. I'm certainly not going to complain about a free game. Well, I might, but we'll see. Where's the run button? Is there any kind of sprint button? But at what cost? Real as fuck. Okay, so I have two buttons that do the same thing. Ugh, this is frustrating. Okay, no, it doesn't. So I'm going to see if there's anything I can do about my controller settings on Steam itself to make this edit this shit. Flashlight? What? What are these settings? Keypad 9? Virtual menu? Hold use to sprint, but I can't. Disable Steam input. Yes, I'm going to do that. Oh, and now it's just not doing anything at all. Some kind of recognition? I don't think I have any Xbox controllers. Unless... I might have found a solution. Walking effects? I don't really understand what walking effects even like implies. So, I don't know whether it really bothers me or not. Unplug this, plug this in, plug that in. Alright. Unplug this and Xbox controller. Will you work? What are you doing? Okay, asshole. Stop attacking my fucking cool ass belt. No? Is it not gonna recognize it? Why is it not even recognizing the controller? No controller settings. It's not even recognizing it as a controller. What? Why? Oh. Hmm. Maybe this cord doesn't do well? Do I have another USB-C? Hmm. I did. I thought it was part of the problem. Now I'm kind of confused, because the new problem is it's not accepting the inputs at all from the other controller, the Xbox controller. Do I really not have any other USB-C? Half of what I spent my time in there looking for wasn't even the controller. I found this, and then I couldn't find any way to fucking use it. Hello, amazing photo of me and my girlfriend. Not what I need right now, and these aren't what I need right now either. This is wild. I feel like a few years ago I would have had nothing but that everywhere. Ever since the PS5. Gosh. Do I have to use this? Hold on. Eventually I'm gonna decide that this is more trouble than it's worth and switch to something else entirely. Again. I still haven't even updated the stream title. Whoa. Okay. That seemed to work pretty well. Okay. Really? Ugh, that's so annoying. I Okay, I just can't change anything. Ah, that's so weird. Why is it like this? Oh, I see. I know how to sprint now. All of that work was for nothing. Use Joy 2 key. What is that? My Selim foe. I can't even tell how many of these are actually landing. I guess I can kind of tell because I can see the MP going up. Oh, well, I think Steam input basically does the same thing. The problem is that the game doesn't let you customize those inputs. Methinks. Like, system. Like, if I could just rebind the keys in general, I could just go to configure and rebind everything to whatever my things are already set to. Yeah, I can just do that with Steam input. But like, this is also the official mapping that came with the game. So I'd have to actually go in and like edit what's what. from that. I could probably use that as a baseline to figure out what key is doing what. I like the compass. It's nice. Whoa. Whoa, mana shroom. I'm assuming it's asking me if I want to put it in my inventory. Oh boy, I get to change my patches after the stream today. My phone is going off to tell me that. Quickly abandoned. Okay. So maybe we'll find water crystals further in this mine. Oh. Mr. Snailman. Snail me a snail. Show me your thick slimy trail. They're just vibing. I don't even want to mess with them. He's not a mycelium foe. Oh no, my phone just died. Okay. Hold on. I gotta reorganize some things here in terms of wiring. Okay, it's charging. Yeah, it's charging. Okay. You guys are gonna have to wait a minute for me to be able to read what you're saying. This is so slow. Will you not, please? Thank you. There's a well. Damn, I'm pretty low. Broken shovel. Okay, I can go back. My phone is still dead. However, I'm going to check chat by simply tapping out. Can we play marathon again? Is this boring? I'm so sorry. I was actually starting to have fun. I still forgot to update stream information. I suppose I can change games if it's really an issue. I'm just gonna keep having my fun. Besides, you at least have some semblance of an idea of what you're doing with this kind of game. I've only really played Dark Souls 1 and Elden Ring. Who's this guy? Locked. Glass keys must be used. They must be smelted from bottles of sand. My phone's turning back on. Whoa, that's right, that's where you found that. Now I have it. That's pretty. I have some monies, right? Probably not a lot. I can afford a sword. Okay. I know I can find one. Let me turn on my phone and do this. I have nothing I can sell. Okay. Okay. Oh, this lady, right? That's a nice chair. Ah, I should probably just wrap up for the night. It is just me here. Besides, tomorrow/today, I get to stream Dark Souls. And that'll be a lot more fun. This will probably be something I do more in my spare time. Anyway, thanks for being here. Oh, you were liking the little village? I do like the little village too. Yeah, have a good night.